Another Sunday and another day of Spider-Man Funko Pop releases at Target. So let's go Funko Pop hunting.
Anyone can wear the mask.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today Target is releasing a few new exclusives, one being that Target exclusive Unmasked Spider-Man from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and they're supposed to be having 2 limited edition pops drop. So let's go Funko Pop hunting.
Okay, so I'm here in Target, and this is actually a different Target than my traditional location, and you can see their entire Funko Pop collection. So it's a pretty good collection, definitely more organized. And I will say, for starters, right there is one of the pops I'm gonna get. But let's take a look through all of this. I know recently I showed off the Spider-Man Bitty Pop collection, so with that being said, this Infinity Saga Bitty Pop collection does really catch my attention with the Avengers Tower. I'm debating if I should get it today. I'm just not sure if I'm going to, but we'll put that back for now. And I'm also kind of seeing back here this Captain America from the 8-bit collection, which looks really nice. Traditionally, I don't see that one. I usually see more of the Dr. Octopus, maybe even Thor. And the Superman movie was big. It just came out about a week ago. So here's that Bullseye as Superman. And if you watch one of my more recent videos, I did get this one for my dad because that weekend was Father's Day when I ended up seeing that one. And speaking of Superman, let me know if you've seen the movie, what your thoughts and opinions are of the movie. They do have a Pop Plus of Britney Spears kind of sitting in a desk here, which is random. The Fisher Price Viewmaster as a Funko Pop. I remember these things growing up. That's crazy. Some Ghostbusters. They even have a Hulk right here. Hulk should always be a 6-inch pop, but he's a big character. They make him into the regular size, so that's fine. Another Marvel pop back here. They do have Peggy Carter from the Infinity Saga. Another 8-bit, which is the Black Panther. That looks pretty cool, more in kind of his old style with the cape. And another 8-bit here in Iron Man. This might be the most 8-bit pops I've seen at one location. And now that I'm saying that, here is the 4th 8-bit, this Doctor Strange. So the 8-bits are definitely becoming more popular. They're making more characters. In the Spider-Verse, I hope they do make a Miles Morales. And here is that comic cover, one that came out last week. I hadn't picked it up, so we're definitely going to be picking this one up today. The Spidey Strikes Back comic cover. Man, this thing looks absolutely fantastic, so I'm going to be getting this one. But for now, so I have a hand free, we'll put that back. They also have a ton of Bitty Pops. I'm not seeing the Spider-Man Bitty Pops hit stores yet, which is kind of surprising. They do have some of the Infinity Saga Bitty Pops located there. So I'm excited to see when the Spider-Man Bitty Pops and the display finally hit stores. They have the gigantic Mimikyu and the gigantic Greninja as well. A lot of other Bitty Pop displays like the Batman, the, not Star Wars, the Harry Potter. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. The Harry Potter. And then as we go back up, the leader from Captain America, Brave New World. Another 8-bit. Man, it's like when I said something about the 8-bits, all of them wanted to just pop up and look at me in the face. So here's Scarlet Witch as an 8-bit. Mobius from Loki. Captain America from the new movie Brave New World. That kind of deco shading, the Target exclusive. And then the OG Captain America, Steve Rogers right here. So those are the 2 Captain Americas right next to each other. That's pretty neat. And then I'm also seeing the Target Con Deadpool and Wolverine Wade Wilson, assistant to the assistant regional manager Drive Max. That has to be the longest name on a Funko Pop I've ever seen. And then from the Infinity Saga, we do have Iron Man Mark V there. So this Target has a ton of Marvel Funko Pops. Even down here, they have the 6-inch Red Hulk. Now, see what I was mentioning earlier? This is a 6-inch Hulk, which is the Red Hulk. I don't know why they don't make the regular green Hulk a 6-inch as well. So just kind of moving on, that Black Manta from Aquaman looks pretty good. They also have the deco shaded Falcon from Brave New World as well. Putting that back. Lois Lane from the new Superman movie. That's the first time I've actually seen Lois. I know I've seen the Superman, especially the one where he's in the black suit, kind of breaking away from the chains, and then the bullseye. And here is another pop that I'm looking for. So this is the one I really came for that released today, the unmasked version of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. This is a Target exclusive, so happy I found it. Definitely gonna be picking this one up. And I only see one, so I'm not gonna leave this one on the shelf. Stitch and Sand, that's cute. Craven the Hunter from Spider-Man 2, the video game. This one looks good. And that entire line was really nice there, which is shown on the back. Yamcha, I believe this is a Target exclusive from Dragon Ball. This is actually a really well detailed pop. And just kind of making sure that I didn't miss anything major, but this was a really good selection of Funko Pops. Definitely going to be getting that comic cover for sure. And also this unmasked version of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man there. Okay, so now I'm at my regular Target that I usually come to because I'm looking for the Nice Pool Pop and a couple other things. I will start here. They do have the Spider-Man 2099 comic cover here that the other Target did not have. Again, that Bitty Pop Infinity set. Captain Carter right here on clearance from What If. The Spider-Man that is here, 1422. And I'm gonna go a little bit faster because I definitely know what I'm looking for. And a lot of these I feel like we might have seen at the other Target. Here's that black Superman breaking away from the chains that we didn't see at the last Target, but they definitely have it here. And they have a lot of the similar things. And right here, they actually have the Spider-Man No More comic cover, which is featuring Peter Parker. Also, they have the comic cover that I just got, the Spidey Strikes Back, which is very neat. Again, that's a newer one. But they also have the comic cover for the Torment Funko Pop. And what I really came for, and I already noticed, they have the new limited edition to 9,500 pieces Nice Pool from Deadpool and Wolverine. This is what I wanted to at least show off, and I was looking for the limited edition Spider-Boy. I already asked, they said they don't have Spider-Boy, and they do have the animated series Spider-Man Green Goblin along with that symbiote suit Spider-Man. So unfortunately, not able to find Spider-Boy, but I was able to find this Nice Pool sitting here as well.
Now, I technically only got 2 Funko Pops when I was at Target today, but with me picking up that unmasked Spider-Man from Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, I want to go ahead and unbox every single pop from the Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man wave. And starting with the commons, we do have the homemade suit of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I always like a good homemade suit, no matter what. But especially with this one, you can tell he has that t-shirt on. And I love how it still has the spider on the front. Great pose. And he has the wiring where he was really trying to build those web shooters himself that do connect to his back with his little tennis shoes. Now, the next common in the set is the finale suit of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I actually really enjoy the way that the suit overall looks and the way Funko did a lot of the shading and the details. The only thing I don't really prefer on this one is the coloring of the suit. It doesn't look very red to me. It almost looks more pink or orange. It's just not that deep dark red that Spider-Man suit traditionally has. But other than that, I love the dynamic pose and everything else about this pop. Now, the third common in the set is Doctor Strange. Now, this one definitely is not my favorite in the set. I feel as though Spider-Man is lately always getting another hero to kind of pop up in his shows. The pop itself overall is pretty well done. It sticks true to the way Doctor Strange looks with the shading in the animated series. But I just feel like Doctor Strange was an unnecessary pop choice. And for the last pop in the set, it is the 6-inch alien monster. This one looks so much better than I ever thought it would have, especially out of box. Though it's a simple pop, that hint of blue shading around the alien monster really makes this pop stand out, and especially the details on his back. I think this might be one of the best, if not the best pops in the entire set. But with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at the exclusives in this wave, starting with the Entertainment Earth exclusive, Peter Parker. Now, I really do like this Funko Pop. I think this is one of the first times Funko has made Peter Parker into a pop and kind of hinting at the fact that he's Spider-Man with him pulling the mask out of his backpack there, to every detail from the coloring and the shading of his hair, and just that simple yet action pose. This pop does look fantastic. The next exclusive in the set is the Funko Shop exclusive Oscorp suit Spider-Man. While we all kind of figured and know this is realistically just a Future Foundation suit, they gave it a different name in the series, and the pop itself looks really good. I like the hints of blue where traditionally I thought the pop would have been black, and the lining on the sides of Spider-Man. And when you look very close at the details, the bottom of his feet are red and they have webs in them, more so sticking to the way his traditional suit is resembled. Now, the last exclusive in this set, and the one that I got today, is the Target exclusive Unmasked Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. This pop looks absolutely great. This is the first time they have put Spider-Man in a dynamic pose with his mask halfway off, and they even put the eyes of the mask on the top of his head so they did not miss a single detail. And I like the part where you can see just a little bit of his hair kind of poking from under the mask. Not to mention they still gave him a dynamic pose. This unmasked Spider-Man and the alien symbiote are definitely my two favorites in the entire wave. And speaking of the entire wave, here are all 7 of the Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Funko Pops out of box. Let me know in the comments which one of these Funko Pops is your favorite from the wave. Now, the next pop is not from Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, but it is the other pop that I picked up today from Target, and that is the comic cover Spider-Man featuring Spidey Strikes Back. I think this is a perfect comic cover. The cover itself is really good, featuring numerous other characters such as Sandman and the Human Torch, but when you look at the pop, it perfectly resembles the way Spider-Man looks on the cover, with the web directly in the middle of his body, swinging at you. And I think Funko did a great job capturing that in Funko Pop form. Now, I was going to Target to also look for a Spider-Boy Target exclusive. It was a part of the new limited edition wave that Funko was doing, and it's limited to 9,500 pieces. However, I didn't see it anywhere on the shelves. I asked numerous associates at both locations, and I noticed it's not on Target's website as of yet, in order for me to share the UPC code for them to be able to look it up. So please stay with me, stay tuned. I'll definitely keep you updated on my community page and on my TikTok at Web of Funkos when I get more details of when Spider-Boy is actually going to release in stores or online. As always, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button and go follow me on TikTok for more content at Web of Funkos. Until next time, I'm out of here, y'all.